Hey, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and it's the time for my weekly wears. Everything that I wore all week last week. So, jumping right into it like I normally do on Sunday. Sunday, I grabbed this one. Oh, and then I had a theme this week too. I did clones versus niche. So I would do a clone one day and niche another day. It's not really a challenge. It's just how I was rolling. So starting out on Sunday. Sunday, I grabbed this one. This one I got not too long ago, and I thought it was one fragrance, but it's a totally different fragrance. This one is Dua Love. Dua Love Om, right? And I thought this was supposed to be a clone of This Is Him by what is it? I can't remember the name of the company, but I thought it was This Is Him, but it's not This Is Him. It's This Is Love by the same company. So that's why the smell, when I was first smelling it, I was like, it doesn't smell like this. This Is Him, but it does smell good. It's like a nice fresh kind of scent. It smells like a perfect spring scent when you're roaming around in the springtime in the day, or summertime fragrance also. It just worked out for me, and this was a good one for that day because it was a little bit warmer on Sunday. We had a lot of sun, and the sun, it felt like spring was starting to come alive. And actually this week we had some good spring days, but then we had a couple of days where it was really cold. But that was on Sunday. And then on Monday, I grabbed this one. I went to a niche fragrance. It was a little bit same thing. The weather was kind of up and down. It was not too cold, not too high. I think it was like in the 50s. So I grabbed this one. This one is Tam Dao by Diptyque. Now, this the clone fragrance, obviously. This fragrance, I usually use this fragrance for personal. Like I usually use it like around the house because I like the smell of it. I like the whole sandalwood. It just kind of relaxes me. It's not normally a fragrance that I wear out to places too much, but I wore it into the office and it did pretty good. Actually, had a couple of people ask me what I was wearing, so maybe I'll start wearing a little bit more after wearing it out more often. So yeah, that's with Monday, Tam Dao by Diptyque. And then on Tuesday, went back to the clones. So I grabbed this one because it like I said, it was cool, and it was up and down. It was cool and hot some days, but on Tuesday it was a little bit cooler, so I grabbed this one. This one is Dirty Orange. Let's see if that name comes in. Dirty Orange by Alexandria Fragrances. And this is perfect for the summertime. Even though it wasn't summertime, obviously, it was still kind of warm. I mean, still kind of cool. This was a good fragrance. It's a clone of Neroli Sauvage by Creed, and it's a really good clone of it. Not a one-to-one, but it's really good. It works really good for the summertime. And the thing about the summer fragrances, those spring and summer kind of fragrances, they usually have a lot of citrus notes that dissipate pretty quickly. This one actually works where it lasts a little bit longer. It doesn't dissipate as quickly as most summer fragrances. So if you're interested in getting something that's long lasting, try this. Try the Dirty Orange by Alexandria Fragrances. Then on Wednesday, I grabbed this fragrance here. Back to the niche, but there's another fragrance that I tend to wear around the house a lot, not necessarily out a whole lot, but this one is Fig You. Oh man, this one is a strong fig based fragrance, and it's so calming, so relaxing, and it smells like, almost kind of gives me a vibe of like a chai tea kind of vibe. It's really great fragrance to wear, and if it could work in the summertime, but it works mostly, I would say, in the spring and the summer. In spring and the fall, it probably works the best, but I wore it. It was springtime. I guess it does work in the springtime. So yeah, that's why I rocked out 2 on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I grabbed this one. I haven't worn this one in a long time, and I meant to wear this a lot more in the wintertime, but you know, sometimes it's just hard to get to all your fragrances. But this one is Badi Oud, and this is the Amethyst. And this one is amazing rose-based fragrance, and it's a clone of Initio's Atomic Rose, and it smells so good. That spray is terrible though. It smells so good. It smells so upper class. It smells like you should be dressed up in a black suit, you know, like maybe a rose bow, and it's just a really nice, clean, upscale fragrance. But I think I used it in a way this week. I kind of used a couple of fragrances in a way where they're not really supposed to be worn, and this was one of them. I think I kind of dressed it down a little bit, but this is a really good fragrance to dress up. So yeah, that's what I rocked out to on Thursday. Amethyst, Badi Oud Lattafas. Then on, that was the clone, obviously. And then on Friday, I grabbed this one. This, I only have a clone of this fragrance. I mean, a clone. I only have a sample of this fragrance, but it's an amazing fragrance. And I don't even think the name is on here. No, the name's not even on here. But this one is, this is Jubilation 25. And whew, because it was cooler on Friday and Saturday, it kind of got a little bit cooler. This worked so well. Oh my goodness. It reminded me why I had the sample and I only have a little bit left, because I still think I should probably get a bottle of this. I do have another fragrance that's supposed to be a clone of Jubilation 25 by Amouage, but it's just a clone. It's a clone fragrance. It's not the actual one, and it smells close to it, but it's not exactly one-to-one, but it smells good enough. So I may end up getting a full bottle of the Amouage Jubilation 25. That is, whew, it worked out really, really well. And then on Saturday, I did a ride along. I put it out late Sunday afternoon, but I did do a ride along. It was just a lot of content. I was moving around a lot. It went to a pet expo. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, because it's a lot of stuff in that video that, you know, if you like animals, it was like we had dogs in it, and birds, and lizards, and snakes. It had a whole bunch of different things. But I did a ride along, to say the least. That's what I was saying with this one here. And this is Harriet. This is another fragrance that I used this week that I wore it in a way that I normally wouldn't wear it, or you probably shouldn't wear it. I mean, you can wear whatever you want to wear whenever you want to wear it, which is why I did that, because I wanted to test it to see how it will react in different settings. Because I normally would dress this type of fragrance up, and this was, I just had on a sweatsuit, and you know, I was going to a dog show. It was really not that type of, this is not the type of fragrance that you would wear to that type of event. But I ended up getting a compliment anyway. So yeah, that was on Saturday. If you have a chance, check out the ride along. And that's it. That's my whole week. Everything that I wore all week last week. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, talking about 7 fragrances that I wore all week last week. Until next time, it's your boy Will with the Will Report. Deuces.